So we're continuing now with lesson 11, and we've shown now how we can display the slide-in menu. But you can see that behind the slide-in menu, the component has been obscured with this semi-transparent window that is displayed over the component, and we know in order to close the window we need to click the close button over here, but it would be ideal if the user could just simply tap anywhere off the window and have the window close automatically. So let's go back now to our window properties and set some additional properties. So we'll bring up the window, and the first property that we'll set is this property here called close when click on background. So this is going to cause the window to close automatically when the user clicks on the component background. And then the next property that we'd like to set is the lock overlay CSS class name. So this is the class name, the CSS class name that is controlling the color of the overlay that is displayed over the UX component. This overlay is there to prevent the user from interacting with the component when the menu is displayed. And if you look at the help at the bottom of the screen, you can see that if you'd like to have an invisible overlay, you can just type in the word angle bracket invisible. So let's change default here to angle bracket invisible, then go ahead now, click the OK button, go back to working preview, click on the menu button, and you can see now the menu appears, the background of the component is no longer obscured with that semi-transparent color, and if we click on the background of the component, the window closes out automatically. So we're getting close now to our desired goal. The next thing we'd like to do is change this button over here and also the close button to be an icon. So let's go back now and start configuring this button. Not only do we want this to be an icon, but we also would like this button to appear in the top left hand corner of the panel header. So let's go back to design mode right now, and then let's go back to this button, and in order to get this button to appear in the top left hand side of the window, we're actually going to use a different technique than we've used previously. We're going to actually wrap this button in a container and then use CSS to set the absolute position of the button. So select the menu button in the panel header within the panel underbar customer list, and then on the left hand side scroll down to containers and open up the container category, and then select container, and let's put a container around that button. So now we have the menu button inside its own container, and then let's turn off the break after the container ends. So select the container end control and turn off the break. Now if we go to working preview right now, we'll see that nothing has changed. But what we can do now is go back to this container and set its inline style to position this container in an absolute location. So make sure that you have the container start control selected, and then when you see container style, let's just open up the smart field to open up the builder, and then switch to the CSS text pane, so that we're going to just enter our style directly here and type in position absolute, which means that this container that contains this button will be positioned at an absolute position, and we're going to set the top left to 0 pixels, and then we'll set the padding to 6 pixels. So type in all of the CSS over there, then click the OK button and go over to working preview. We can see our button is now positioned properly. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video.